choosing love was probably one of the most important choices I've ever made in my life. So when I met Bruce, I looked into his eyes, I immediately knew that this is somebody who could meet me where I wanted to be met.
It was kind of really wonderful for me because Margaret brought a lot into the understanding of how to not let any issue push us one way or another way. But if issues would come up, they would be resolved as just right then and there and not linger, as a lot of people hold on to things, and then when you hold on to them, they ferment. And as they ferment, they bubble up and then boom. And it's like, no, we don't carry anything from that to the future. It's right here, it's done. And so I'm been so lucky to have Margaret as a teacher for me.
We're not talking about some Pollyanna experience that just denies the world and everything that comes up for us personally and all that. I mean, very important part of what makes it work is to be, to really take responsibility for our own stories, our own stuff that comes up, but be able to approach that with each other. So choosing love meant for us, I mean, one of the ways that we decided on a very practical level was to make a habit out of that, out of choosing love. So, and that meant doing whatever we each needed to do individually. If we needed to leave the room, drop back into our heart, and then walk back into the room again to be together, that's what we did.
And what was really fun was I said, look, let's don't project down into the future of where we will be. Let's enjoy every minute right now. We're having a great time today, then we're more likely than to be tomorrow together to have another great time. And if that really works out, then there'll be another great time. So we started living in the moment, at the moment, staying in love at the moment without projecting, well, will this love last 30 years or 40 years? That was not relevant. It was, is it here now?
We are still embarking upon that experiment. We're still in the middle of that experiment. We've been together over 20 years, and but you know, obviously we're not dead yet, so we don't know how the experiment's going to turn out.
It was happily ever after.